Today we're hosting the DDT Jabavu Lecture. The DDT Jabavu Lecture is named after the University of Fort Hare's first black professor, and it's part of a series of formal lectures which our university, like any university, holds. These are usually named after figures who are important in the history of the university, and we tend to invite very significant guests. Today we're going to be hosting Professor 𝗃𝗃𝗧 𝗃𝗂𝗃𝗃, who's among the leading sociologists in the world today. It's important that we host this lecture because it puts us on the map in a sense, with us having such a leading figure in global professional scholarly life to visit us. But there are other more deeper areas of significance. In his lecture, Michael's going to concentrate on W.E.B. Du Bois. Now, W.E.B. Du Bois was a major figure in black thought in America in the early part of the 20th century. So too was DDT Jabavu. So what we see are two things. One, we see debates about the idea of black freedom and black liberty, which took place between these two men. But what we also see, and it's important for where we are, is it connects Fort Hare to bigger worlds of ideas. And it reminds us that we're not isolated. Even though Alice is far from any metropolitan areas, ideas connect us, and that's important. That's what a Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences needs to concentrate on.
DDT Jabavu lived from 1885 to 1959, and he was one of the few Africans from South Africa who had a degree in the first 2 decades of the 20th century, and he taught at this great university, Fort Hare, and so he was a very significant figure. He was the only African lecturer for a long time, and he must have taught some amazing people who came through Fort Hare, some of the most distinguished figures in the anti-colonial struggles in South Africa and beyond. And what I was trying to do today was to try and show that there is cross-communication of ideas between United States, in this case South Africa. You can't think of a greater honor in South Africa than to be speaking at Fort Hare. I just think that Fort Hare's history, and Jabavu was, of course, at the center of it. And his father was one of the founders of Fort Hare. He was the first, DDT was the first African lecturer. I just think coming here to talk about Fort Hare and all its accomplishments and how it has shaped the national liberation struggles in Southern Africa, yeah, I find that to be, I can't think of a greater honor, really.
DDT particularly was in the education space. As he went to study in London, he also then, with the formation of Fort Hare, became the official, one of the first lecturers actually at the university. And so, and also the first black professor at the university. And so we're here to celebrate basically the foundation of that, right, of the impact of education. He also advocated for women to have education. So you can imagine already in the 1900s, that's what the family was advocating for, that women should be educated. And so today, I guess it's a combination that we do see the representation within the university of females being given rights to not just education, but to leadership positions as well.